Hi, my name is Brian Tracy, and I'm going to share my thoughts with you on Take Action. It's the key to achieving success. Hey everyone, what's up crew? Your buddy Kenny B here, with a new video that's going to blow your minds. Today, we're going to talk about something super important for achieving success, taking action. Lots of people dream about a better life, about reaching their goals, about being the best they can be. But for real, my dear friends, just dreaming isn't enough. To make those dreams come true, you gotta get off your butt and get moving. So, if you're ready to stop dreaming and start living the life you deserve, buckle up, because this ride is about to begin. Let's get started.
To ask other people and to read and to study.
Folks, I'm going to tell you something you might have heard before, but that doesn't make it any less true. Taking action is the key to success. It's not enough to just dream. It's not enough to just plan. It's not enough to just have good intentions. Action is what turns those dreams into real things, what changes ideas into stuff you can actually see and touch. It doesn't matter how big your dream is. If you don't get moving, if you don't do anything, it's just gonna stay there, as an idea. It's easy to get stuck just thinking about things, but that's not where the magic happens. The magic happens when we take that first step, when we decide that today is the day to start. It's like wanting to travel the world but not buying the plane ticket, not packing your bag, not leaving your house. You can spend hours dreaming about the places you want to visit, but if you don't take action, those places will just stay dreams. Action is the bridge between what you want and what's real. You just can't, folks. You have to take action. There are no shortcuts, no easy ways. Action takes hard work, sticking with it, and sometimes giving things up. But it's the only road to success. And you know what? When you take action, amazing things happen. Doors start to open, chances pop up. Action creates a ripple effect that can take you to places you never even imagined. First of all, you get full of energy, you get motivated, you feel like you can do whatever you set your mind to. Action gives you a sense of purpose, a reason to get up every morning excited. Second, you start to see results. Maybe they don't happen right away, maybe they're not exactly what you expected, but every little win is one step closer to your goal. Maybe they're not the results you hoped for at first, but they're still results, you know? Every step you take, every action you make, gets you a little closer to your dreams. And that, my friends, is what matters. Third, you learn a ton. Every action, every try, every bit of effort teaches you something new. It makes you stronger, smarter, and more ready to face the challenges that come your way. Because action pushes you out of your comfort zone, it tests you, and teaches you things you never would have learned any other way. It shows you what you're capable of. It shows you your true potential. So now you know, folks. If you want to be successful, you have to stop just messing around and start doing things. Don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you have it all figured out. Start now, with what you have from where you are. Action is the first step to being great.
For specific reasons. And if you do what other success...
Now I know what you're thinking. That's easy for you to say, Kenny, but what about fear? And doubt? How can we really beat them when they feel so real and so big? And yeah, you're right. Fear is a strong enemy that can freeze us and keep us from taking action. Doubt can plant what-ifs in our minds, making us question what we can do and the choices we make. We're scared of failing. We're scared of looking silly. We're scared of things we don't know. Doubt makes us wonder if we're good enough, if we're ready, if we can really do it. But here's the real deal. Fear isn't real. It's something our mind makes up, a wall that we build ourselves. It's like a ghost that we create in our own minds. And doubt, even if it feels real, is just a shadow that fades away when we take action and believe in ourselves. And you know what's the best way to fight a ghost? Face it. Look it right in the eye and challenge it. Look, I've felt scared many times in my life. I've felt doubt eat away at my confidence, scared of traveling alone, scared of talking in front of people, scared of doing new things, doubting if I was making the right choices, if I was on the right path. But I've always tried to remember that fear doesn't last long, but the good feeling of beating that fear lasts forever. And every time I face my doubts, I realize I'm stronger than I thought. So next time you feel scared, don't give up. Next time doubt creeps in, remember it's just a test. Take a deep breath, remember why you're doing this, and take that leap of faith. Trust yourselves and your power to get through any challenge. I promise you, you won't regret it. Every step you take forward, every fear you face will lead you to a fuller and happier life.
Any background, any nationality.
Okay, so we already know we need to take action to reach success. But what does taking action really mean? It's not just about doing something once and hoping for magic results. The action needs to be ongoing and steady. But watch out, it's not about doing things once and that's it. The real magic is in doing it over and over and practicing all the time. No, my friends, the key here is consistency. Consistency is what helps us get better, learn from our mistakes, and keep going. It's like building a house. Every day, every little bit of effort is one more brick in building our dreams. You can't expect the house to be ready overnight, right? Every brick counts. Every step gets us closer to our goal. You have to put one brick on top of another day after day until the house is finally finished, and that's how you build success, with patience and by never giving up. The same thing happens with success. It's not about making a huge effort one day and then forgetting all about it. It's about keeping up the pace, about keep going even when things get tough. It's not about making a huge effort one day and then forgetting all about it. It's about making small efforts every day, about being consistent, about not giving up. It's about making small efforts every day, about being consistent, about not giving up. Because every little effort adds up, every day counts. And yes, I know it can be hard sometimes. There are times when we feel like we're not moving forward, like our efforts aren't paying off. There are days when we don't feel like doing anything, when we'd rather just stay in bed watching Netflix. And that's okay, we all need a break sometimes. Those days when we'd rather stay in bed watching Netflix. But it's important not to let those days become a habit. But it's on those days that we have to try our hardest. It's in those moments of doubt and tiredness when our determination is really tested. It's on those days that we have to remember why we started and keep going. Remember our goals, our dreams, and the reason for our effort. Because consistency, my friends, is what separates those who dream of success from those who actually achieve it. Consistency is the difference between giving up and keep going, between dreaming and achieving.
The main point for me, that moment, was when 10 times as much as me. And he said,
Staying focused and motivated for a long time can be tough, right? It's like we're running a marathon, not a sprint. So how do we keep from losing our breath on the way? First of all, it's important to be clear about why we're doing this. What's our main goal? What really gets us going? Once we're clear on our why, we can start setting short-term goals. Goals that are challenging but doable, and that help us stay motivated along the way. And last but not least, don't forget to celebrate your wins. Every little step we take towards our goal is a win that deserves to be celebrated.
9 out of 10 mistakes that companies make.
Alright everyone, after all this talk, what's the ultimate reward for taking action? Well, let me tell you, the rewards are endless. When you take action, you become the main character in your own life. You stop being just a watcher and you start writing your own story. You fill up with confidence. You feel like you can do whatever you set your mind to. And you realize that the sky's the only limit. But the most important thing is that action leads you to happiness. Yes, to real happiness. The kind you feel in your heart when you know you're living the life you always wanted.
One of the things we know today is that if you have an
Remember, success starts with action. Face your fears, learn from your mistakes, keep going, and stay focused. Promise yourself you'll take action today and unlock the life you deserve. Don't just wonder what could have happened if you had acted. Jump into the adventure, dare to dream big and go after your dreams with all your heart. See you next time.